Exploring intimacy is one of the most exciting aspects of a relationship, and learning how to please your partner can make a huge difference in your connection and chemistry. There are many ways to show affection and attention, but sometimes it's not just about the typical spots that get all the attention. Many people overlook certain areas of the body that, when touched, can be incredibly stimulating and pleasurable. If you are looking to discover new ways to engage your partner and take your intimacy to new heights, there are several unconventional places to touch that can drive her wild. These spots are often subtle, yet highly sensitive, and when touched the right way, they can elicit powerful reactions. The back of the neck is one of the most intimate areas that people often forget about. A gentle caress or a soft kiss on the back of the neck can send waves of pleasure throughout the entire body. This area is incredibly sensitive to touch because it's packed with nerve endings. Try softly grazing your fingers along her neck or gently massaging the base of her skull. The warmth of your breath on her neck can also be a huge turn-on. This spot often gets overlooked during traditional intimate moments, but it has the potential to ignite passion when explored thoughtfully and tenderly. Another spot that is often ignored but highly effective is the inner wrist. The wrist is a sensitive area that can be an erogenous zone for many people. Lightly brushing your fingers over her wrist or giving her wrist a soft kiss can feel incredibly intimate and exciting. This area is less expected and can therefore feel much more intimate when touched. The wrist is home to many sensitive nerve endings, and the light touch on the delicate skin can create an intense sensation. You can also try gently tracing circles with your fingers or applying a little pressure to see how she reacts. This may seem like a small and subtle gesture, but it can be incredibly powerful in building anticipation and desire. The area behind her ears is another spot that tends to be overlooked. The skin behind the ears is soft and highly sensitive. A gentle kiss or a tender nibble behind the ear can send a wave of pleasure down her spine. The ears are packed with nerve endings and are one of the more sensual places to touch. You don't need to be overly forceful or aggressive with your touch here. Simply tracing her ear with your lips or whispering sweet things in her ear can have an electrifying effect. The neck and ear area are often intertwined, and when you combine both with soft kisses and gentle touches, it creates a unique experience of intimacy that can be thrilling. Many people forget about the underside of the arms, which is a surprisingly sensitive area of the body. The delicate skin beneath the arms can be a source of great pleasure when touched gently. A soft stroke or light touch along this area can send her body into a state of heightened sensitivity. You can try running your fingers along. The back is another often neglected area when it comes to intimate touch. Many people focus on the front of the body, but the back holds a lot of hidden sensitivity. The spine in particular is an area that can respond to touch in a powerful way. Lightly running your fingers up and down her spine can send tingles throughout her body. You can also focus on her lower back, or the area between her shoulder blades, which are both incredibly sensitive. Massaging her back in long sweeping motions can create a relaxing and intimate atmosphere while also increasing physical connection. The back is often associated with massage and relaxation, but with the right touch, it can become an area of intense stimulation. The inside of the thighs is a highly sensitive area that can be a powerful erogenous zone. The skin along the inside of the thighs is soft and delicate, and when touched properly, it can send waves of pleasure. Start by gently tracing your fingers along the inside of her thighs or softly kissing the area near her inner thigh. This spot is often highly sensitive due to its proximity to more intimate regions of the body. The anticipation that builds when you gently touch this area can be incredibly exciting and can lead to increased arousal and connection. Be patient and slow with your touch to maximize the sensation. While these areas are unconventional, they are incredibly potent when it comes to creating a deep connection and driving her wild. It's important to remember that every individual is different, and what might be pleasurable for one person might not be as effective for someone else. Pay attention to her responses and adjust your touch accordingly. Sensitivity varies from person to person, so it's crucial to be aware of how she reacts to different types of touch. Exploring these secret zones can open up new ways to connect and can enhance the intimacy in your relationship. The key is to approach these areas with care and attention to detail. Experiment with different kinds of touch, from soft caresses to light kisses, and see what resonates with her. These areas may not always be the most obvious, but when they are touched with the right amount of sensitivity and tenderness, they can evoke powerful feelings and sensations. When you explore these unconventional places, you may find that your partner becomes more engaged, more excited, and more responsive to your touch. The beauty of these secret zones is that they offer something beyond the typical intimate moments. They are all about exploring new sensations, discovering new ways to connect, and enhancing the intimacy between you and your partner. By tapping into these often overlooked spots, you can deepen the bond between you and your partner and create an experience that is uniquely your own. Whether it's the back of the neck, the inner wrist, the area behind the ears, or the inside of the thighs, each of these spots holds potential for intense pleasure and connection. Take your time, discover what works best,